Yeah, I think the U.S.-Japan cybersecurity relationship is probably not only one of the strongest, but probably one of the most important, at least from the U.S. perspective that we have, particularly here in the very specific Indo-Pacific region. Japan has been a partner of the United States for quite some time. I just talked about it in my speech, and so I think it's going to be critically important as we continue to move forward to keep that relationship strong, as we both have other allies that we talk with, that we interact with, but I think the initial alliance that we have between the two countries, we can build further on that. Yeah, when we talk about cybersecurity, I think the partnership between the federal government and the private sector are critically important. In the United States, and I think it's probably similar around the world, the vast majority of critical infrastructure is owned by the private sector. And so they are the ones that have to defend against cyber intrusions, cyber attacks, and the like. Some from nation-state actors, so it's not a fair fight when you have a nation-state going after individual companies. And so that partnership with the federal government, whether it's U.S., Japan, or whoever it might be, with the owners and operators of the critical infrastructure, of ports, of industrial control facilities and the like, I think it's got to be really, really close and important so that you're able to share real-time information, threat indicators, and others, so you can help them be not only protect their infrastructure, but be resilient as well. Yeah, so I talked about this. I think, there's a lot of focus on trying to prevent cyber intrusions, and I think that's really, really important. But as your question implies, resilience is really what shapes outcomes. And so making sure that companies, private institutions, as well as governments are able to really put a lot of effort into how they look at resilience. And so I talked about a little bit making sure that you treat your operational technology separate, but as important as you have your informational technology over the years. And those two are really, really important. They're different. And when you look at it from a cybersecurity perspective, that operational technology is really important to guard against moving forward. Not including, you got good questions. I'll just say again, I think it's just congratulate the INCYBER Forum, inaugural forum here in Tokyo, right? Its partners Dentsu and Nikkei and others. I think they've done a great job for this being the first one. So huge congratulations and much success in the years going forward.